Okay, hi and welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, what are we going to do tonight, Sven?
Hide behind the Enterprise.
We're going to hide behind the Enterprise. Protect us, O Enterprise. So, in keeping with our, we've been enjoying the Star Trek Mega Block range.
This is a little
Somebody
bit bigger.
went a little bit crazy.
This is a little bit bigger than I was expecting it to be.
And got, you know what, I considering the price of the damn thing, I did expect it to be big. And knowing how many pieces it was, I knew it would be big. Being told it's a metre fully set up and done, I expected it to be big.
But it's not
This box
yeah,
is
it's huge.
bigger than I thought it was. I weighed it, it's 9.5 pounds.
What's that in kilograms?
I can't
For those of
remember.
us, you know,
I can't remember.
who were born more recently.
So, oh my good and God, it's huge. Although
That's what she said.
I do have some bad news for you, Sven.
What? This ain't get built tonight, is it?
Well, actually, you're not going to build it.
Okay.
Okay, that's not me going ha ha ha. I'm building it.
This
no,
is going to take hours.
I read a review.
Yeah.
From somebody who builds constructor sets, interlocking bricks for a living.
Okay.
In America, they exist.
Right.
And he said it was a 19-hour build.
Okay. I'll come back in a week then, shall I?
Yeah.
See you later.
So what I thought is, we'll open it up.
Okay.
We'll look at all the bags and go, ooh. And then I will time lapse me building it, and then you can review it
I'll
when
come
I
back in a week or
finish
two.
building it. Well, the thing is, to be fair, you've built a couple, so you know the quality we're dealing with. It basically, you can flip through the instruction manual, and you'll get a good gist of what. And you can watch the slow motion footage, and then you can, and then you can review it. Time lapse is the word I should have gone for. Yeah. Okay. So should we open this up?
Right. Are we opening up this lady? Oh, good God, right, okay.
I think we need to lay it down.
Yeah.
Open up. Oh, hang on, this side catches.
Yeah.
You got yours?
Yeah. Turn that around.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
And let's hold that there for first.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Let's get all the major press shots from the original series and
then
recreate them.
recreate them. That's fantastic. Alright, let's let that. Oh, in the artwork.
Okay. Let's come back to that in a bit because that's huge.
That's massive. Oh, pretty. That, oh, look, all
It's
the
all the way round.
side and oh, and underneath. Oh, and the underneath is
The
of
underneath.
the underneath. Oh,
Ventral and
that's
dorsal. Wow,
fantastic.
And again. Ventral and dorsal, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Repeat of the same box. Yeah, fair enough.
There. And let's move this bad boy out of the way.
Yeah.
You can open the next section up.
Quite chunky. Okay.
Right, these are one opens, so let's open from the side.
Okay.
Why are they so determined that you destroy the packaging? They do seem oddly oddly determined that you've ruined the box.
Oh boy.
Really, really colourful bricks.
Why are they
Yellow?
Oh, hello.
Actually, I've got to confess, I do know why they're in, but only because I watched.
Is that to make
else's
it
stuff.
easier to build the insides?
Yep.
Right. Are they arranged so they look like systems and stuff by any chance? Are they?
Just pick the box out. Carry on, Tiffin. It's all good. There's big chunks of the hull.
Yeah. Secondary and primary.
Oh wow. Okay. Shall we have a sit down and look through the instruction manual?
It's when you look at it and you go, those are bits of water cell.
Yeah.
So those look like warp
Round
coils.
scoop and coil. Okay, let's scoop some of this out the way. There you go, that's what 3,000 plus bricks look like, and
Yeah. Hold on, that doesn't look like normal plastic.
that's because it isn't normal plastic. It is a plastic and fibre blend specifically
So it's got
created
fiberglass in it.
for this set.
Is it carbon fibre or fiberglass?
Carbon fibre.
Carbon fibre. Yeah, you can feel
Yep,
the strength
they
in that.
actually went to the trouble of specifically constructing.
I can understand why after I saw what happened to the prototype.
But the prototype was only made out of standard pieces.
yeah.
Let's have a gander through this, shall we?
Right, that's going to need photographing in a major way.
Oh wow!
Right. Go to this page to do this section, as if they're expecting people to do it in 4 sittings.
This is I'm not. Oh, what they're putting separate artwork in.
Yes, tell you which section you're doing.
There you go.
That's quite cool.
Oh, that is. Yeah, and that's where the colour blocks come in.
Yeah, identifying some of the sections on that without colouring blocks would have been a nightmare. There's shuttle bay doors on it. One piece to be fair.
Oh wow! Oh, this looks.
It
Fun.
looks like the attention to details there, certainly.
Look how they attach the main.
Reflector. Ooh. Okay.
This is a phenomenal piece of engineering.
Yeah, the way they've done that, very clever.
Yeah,
It means you can never take it off its base, but
No,
I
you
can
can.
see why.
You can take it off the base.
Yeah, but you're going to have this grip on the bottom of the ship, aren't you? That's what I mean. It's not displayable off the base. But then who the hell would hang this up?
Struggle hanging something that's £9.5. Okay, maybe we'll say you lose £0.5 for the base. That's still
And the box,
£9.
another £0.5 for the box.
Okay.
Considering the amount of cardboard.
I'll tell you what, we'll lighten it up and say it's £7.
Yeah.
That's still a lot to
A
eat.
fishing wire.
Oh dude, this is going to be a fun week.
Meanwhile, I'll be at home with my wife.
Having a life. Well, I am good. Well, actually, I think I'm going to be having more fun. Let's see. Do I want to be here building this or at home with your wife?
Be careful how you answer that.
Only because she watches the videos and can castrate people soon.
What do you mean soon? All she needs is a knife and directions. And she's already got the directions.
It's there!
Flashing blade!
3, 2, 1.
Slash, slash. He's gone for a slash.
Oh, that all looks
That's gonna take you a little
surprisingly
while.
enough
A lot of work.
straightforward. Yeah,
Straightforward, but a lot of work.
That's nice.
It's autoceps. kind of.
Source the steps.
The impulse deck's a separate piece.
Yes.
Nacelle. I love that the RAM scoops go on separately.
It's because they light up.
One bizarre RAM scoop.
Oh, man.
And then a completely set of instructions for the second nacelle. So obviously it's going to be mirror just to make sure you're completely clear on it.
Well, I like I like that they did that with the transporter set as well. Okay, so I'm building this part of the nacelle. And then the last part is putting the nacelle on. Checking that it lights up. Little Kirk and little Spock. Let's see if he's so harsh on the Spock for this set. Oh.
You want to collect them all.
I do, but the only place I have seen that has the bridge, no.
Okay, expensive is it?
Yes, and silly as it sounds, this set, they're charging more for this set, even though it's the tiniest of the set, than they are the D7 Cruiser.
Okay.
So
well, let's keep our eyes open on the old grey importing just in
I'm
case.
keeping my eyes open.
And the list of the parts, because there's enough of them.
So desperate to get my hands on the rest of this collection.
Oh, they're in dress uniforms.
Nice.
Cool.
Right. Okay. So we are now going to go over to some time lapse video footage of me building this over a week. Welcome back from our time-lapse video. So, you saw me doing the mad video thing. That was fun.
Yeah, and the fact that you had 1 million bowls.
Yeah, so when, I have a tip for people in a second. So, when I originally said, because off camera I said to him, I can't see why that guy said 19 now. It can't be right. Because we managed, he was right.
Yeah.
He was almost bang on, to be fair.
So, you know, in the earlier part of the video when I said in a week's time, it's not a week.
It's 2 the bowls thing, which I thought was inspired, where you couldn't see from the frame that I had over the table. You couldn't see the whole of the table. There was actually another row of bowls here.
Oh.
And the 4 dining room chairs were over there, and each one of them had a tray on it with bits. And even then, my recommendation to anybody building one, get more bowls.
Right.
Get more bowls. However, whilst this was time consuming, I absolutely loved doing it. It was genuinely a joy to do. The design aspect of it is fantastic. The manual is incredibly well done, and I'm not trying to insult Star Wars here, but I've done one of their large kits for Star Wars.
Death Star?
Yeah, with a friend of mine, and we wanted to bang our heads against things towards the end of it. It was a nightmare to do. The coloured brick system they used in this made it such a doddle.
Because basically inside, there's, instead of having it all grey, it's all multicolours, isn't it, to help you build it?
And inside the nacelles as well.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, it was necessary in here. Well, it wasn't necessary. It made it a lot easier within here. But the nacelles were where it was the biggest help.
Right.
Talking of which,
Okay.
I've got something you're gonna love. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
I'm just gonna angle it. Ding ding
Right.
ding. Ding 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 ding
Jeez,
ding.
look at that thing.
Yeah, I wish more girls said that to me. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, were those colour changing?
Yes, and
Oh.
and because they're not just cast stones, they're actual pieces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. I want a phase 2 one now.
Okay. I would buy a phase 2 one and I'd display it, even with the room.
Would you get a TMP one as well?
I would actually.
Especially if they did each of the individual panels a different colour.
There wouldn't need to be an individual different colour. I would just have one. I think this is an incredible kit.
Wow.
Really well thought out. Beautiful piece. So, from a design point of view, I thought it was fantastic. Every step of the way, I genuinely enjoyed it. There's only... I even bought a table specifically this to be displayed in my house, which you called me a massive geek for. I love the fact that he didn't call me a geek for having it, but buying a table that's the right size to display it.
Though to be fair, if and when I get around to doing my 1/350 scale refit and all of the lighting effects I want to put in it and all of the photo etch things I want to put in it and everything I want to put in it, it's going on its own table.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have to buy another house somehow to put it in there.
The only thing that I am going to change about it when I put it in is I will not have the figures.
Right.
Just remove those. I will not have those as part of the display. I'm glad they included them with the set.
They are
I thought
superfluous.
it was really novel how they had it as part of the display.
Oh, they're in dress uniforms.
They're in their dress uniforms. I'm actually going to put these over with the other set. Because I don't want them as part of the display.
Yeah, it kind of detracts from it a little bit.
It does.
And I do rather like that plaque.
Yes and no. I like the plaque. but I'm going to run it through an acid wash to give it a more mottled metal look.
Would you notice if it disappeared?
I might notice it.
Yeah.
Would you like to see something else that I thought happens to be quite cool? I'm going to shoot something else.
You're going to shoot in the cells at me?
Well, I could
That's
shoot...
got some weight. That's just solid all the way through, right?
I could shoot the nacelles are cheap, but what I was actually going to do was, if you needed to take this apart to move it...
That'd be really cool. Blue lights behind there.
Yes, it would.
Like the QMX one.
Check that out.
Jeez. You taking the impulse deck off? And how does it undock? Wow, okay, that's... Look, there's some weight.
There is.
Look at
There is a reason why we have slowly dismantled it. I wanted to point something out. It's not very often that we refer to other people's reviews because our reviews are our reviews. However, I watched a few people's reviews of this, and one of their most common complaints was, even though the way it connects together is very well done, and they all said the same thing, it's very well done, but they didn't like how it was anchored into the stand.
Yeah.
I'm really disagreeing with them, because the way it anchors into the stand is an incredibly well designed piece.
It's better than just relying on a set of dimples locking into a
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. So from a weight perspective, it's brilliant. However, if you wanted to, it would be no hard. It would be very easy for you to just take this piece out, reconfigure this so it sits flat, and then you could have the whole model away from the stand. I didn't understand why people were complaining about it, because I looked through it as I was doing it, going, well, no, it really would be
just
very
need a load
easy.
of grey bricks, and you could probably do it.
You don't need you don't even need a load of grey bricks. The bricks that are here can be reconfigured in the way to do it.
Okay.
So it can be reconfigured for you to have it. But the thing is, feeling the weight of that saucer section.
It needs to be anchored.
Would you really want to hang this from something?
No.
Right, so let's pop the nacelles back on, and then you can redock the saucer section.
It's the wrong way around, put the saucer section on last.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. There you go, slide it on. And this piece.
And the impulse deck goes back on. Cool. And clips down. That is rather cool.
Yeah. So, do you have any comments? Anything you'd like to know?
You know, if this had got released at $199.99,
It'd have been worth it.
it would have been worth it. Just how much would a Lego set this size be? How much is the Death Star these days? It's about 400, isn't it?
$450.
Right.
And it depends which version, because they've done a few.
That is stunning.
It really is. Absolutely.
Wow.
Are you ready for this?
It's like an Eagle Moss model that size, if they put detail on it.
No.
Unlike the XL one.
To be brutally honest?
From what I've seen.
No.
No, too big.
Too big. Too big. This gets away with it because of what it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want models this big.
No, fair enough.
Because you could only have one model this big. It would have to be your favourite ship, and I like quite a lot of them. So.
Well, this is why I'm trying to, other than the refit, I'm going to stick to 2,500 scale, because you can have the fleet. It doesn't take up.
Because I have a couple of the bigger models, and I've never built them because they would take up. And I have this one, and even then,
the 350 scale refit Enterprise is bigger than this.
Yeah.
Significantly bigger than this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the saucer section is all this big.
Yeah.
So it'd make it
the whole room of the box.
It would be as long as the table.
Yeah. So
yeah. So, wow.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, well, that's 2 very big thumbs up from
If
us.
you get a chance to find one of these...
Oh, hands down. Yeah, don't even bat an eyelid, get it. It's an amazing kit. Great fun to build, incredibly well designed. Yeah.
Stunning display piece.
It
Absolutely
really is.
stunning.
Cheers. Well, that about wraps it up for us, but we'd love to read your opinions, so please leave them in the comment section below. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube, and you can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and of course there is the official Flickr page. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Bye. Hold on, I've got a bit of a Cumberbatch moment going on. Right, go on. Why?
Because they've gone for the antique look on it, but I want it to look more antique-y.
You know, if you put acid on it, it's going to melt, right? It's plastic.
Acid wash is the name of the wash colour that makes it look like brass.
So it's not acid at all, and you lied to me.
It's the name of the product.
I get used to that.
Okay. So, any questions? No. Yes. I feel like every girl he's ever dated.
Why are you running away and screaming? Man?